All eyes were on him. The son of a legend with Tiger watching from the ropes. Charlie Woods walked onto the first tee at Eagle Trace Golf Club in Coral Springs, Florida. Not just as a young golfer, but as a name the entire golf world already knew. But this wasn't about hype. This was about proving something real. This wasn't just a tournament. It was a test of legacy. The U.S. Junior Amateur Qualifier isn't just a junior event. It's where reputations are forged or forgotten. Out of dozens of elite young players, only a handful would walk away with a ticket to Dallas this summer. And Charlie, he had everything to lose and even more to prove. Every swing he took carried the weight of his last name. At just 16 years old, Charlie Woods isn't playing under the radar. Not when your dad is arguably the greatest to ever hold a golf club. Cameras clicked with every backswing. Fans whispered with every missed fairway. And above all, his father, Tiger Woods, watching from just feet away. Tiger wasn't just in the gallery. He was in the pressure. This was more than golf. This was identity. Would Charlie crumble under the suffocating pressure or rise into the spotlight just like his father once did? This wasn't about talent. It was about heart. Eagle Trace was quiet that day. Not the silence of indifference, the silence of anticipation. Every player wanted it, but only one had the golf world holding its breath. You could hear the expectations echo off the fairways. Charlie's swing looked smooth, calm, controlled, but every tee box felt like a final exam. He wasn't just playing golf. He was writing his own name. And with each hole, the tension grew. Would he qualify? Would he choke? One misstep and the whispers would turn to judgment. But as the round began to unfold, something started to shift, and it caught everyone off guard. Charlie Woods didn't post the lowest score, nor the most birdies, nor a dominant round. Yet his quiet and calculated 71 was the story of the day. It wasn't flashy, but it was fearless. Proof he wasn't chasing highlights, only the number that would get him to Dallas. On the back nine, where pressure separates contenders from the rest, Charlie's clinical birdie on 14 showed composure beyond his years, and even a late bogey couldn't shake him. Unlike last year's collapse at Oakland Hills, this time he was smarter, calmer, colder, a player with tournament IQ, not just talent. The 71 gave him just enough to tie for fifth, sneaking into a playoff with two others for a single spot. Golf isn't about perfection but decisions, and Charlie made everyone count. Now, months of preparation and his shot at Dallas came down to one hole. A playoff not just about pressure but about legacy. A moment most 16-year-olds would fear, but one he seemed ready to face. As the sun dipped over Coral Springs, the playoff began in near silence. Too tense, too important for noise. Oscar went first, safe but cautious. Matthew followed, steady but forgettable. Then came Charlie, calm on the surface but cold steel in his swing. His shot wasn't just clean, it was decisive, the kind that ends doubt before it starts. No theatrics, no stumble, just ice in his veins, and in one hole he claimed the final qualifying spot for the U.S. Junior Amateur. That wasn't luck. It was control under fire, a moment seized, not given. And standing just off the green, Tiger Woods watched it all. No entourage, no fanfare, just the quiet intensity of a father witnessing more than a round of golf. This wasn't a father-son exhibition. It was Charlie's proving ground, and Tiger's presence made it historic. Every swing was a whisper to the man who changed the sport, and when the putt dropped, Tiger's subtle nod said everything. No words, no celebration, just legacy, recognizing legacy. In that instant, Charlie wasn't just Tiger's son anymore. He was Charlie Woods. There were no interviews, no celebrations, just a quiet walk to the clubhouse, father and son side by side. Charlie hadn't just qualified. He had lit a spark. From July 26, he'll tee it up at Trinity Forest in Dallas for the 2025 U.S. Junior Amateur Championship, the biggest stage in junior golf. But this isn't only about chasing a title, it's about momentum. Weeks earlier, he stunned the junior circuit with a win at the Team TaylorMade Invitational, his first major junior victory, proving it wasn't hype, but a sign of what's coming. Now, the whispers have turned into headlines. He's not just on leaderboards, he's on Golf Channel, on PGA Tour rundowns, the hype already rolling. Trinity Forest won't forgive mistakes. It will either expose weaknesses or reveal greatness. And at just 16, with pressure and spotlight that should overwhelm him, Charlie Woods looks anything but fazed.